Hi everyone, this is Arul Pushpam. So today we are going to see how we can create the SXA token. Currently this is my search result page and there are 10 results in my page, and here we can find all the trainings. But recently I have received one requirement that we need to show only the future date trainings because there is no need and use for the past event dates. So how we can filter the past date from this search result section? So for that we have one option, that is the SXA token. We can implement the new SXA token and then we can use that for the filtering option. So let's see. First we can check our data source item. So this is my training one and here we can see the start date. So I'm going to filter this start date. Whenever the item has the start date with the future date, then only I'm going to show in the search result section. I'm going to show you how we can filter this start date using Solar Query. So for this, for doing that, step one is we need to create a computed field. If you see my previous videos, I have explained how to create the computed field. Let me show the configuration now. I already created the computed field for this start date section, and this is my configuration section, and my source field is the start date, the exact one, and my return type is the string. I'm converting my date time into the string, and I have given the name as the training start date. Let's check the field in Solar. Okay. Already I have opened the Solar page, and if you see this SXA master index, and I just search this field name, and this is the string format, right? So we can see the underscore s in the last, and then we need to load info. Here we can see all the values for this particular field type, and yeah, that's great. Then we can write our query. Already I have written this query. So, and I'm telling to my Solar engine, hey, this is my field name and you need to return only the future dates. So I have to mention my current date. So this is the current date, 2022 24 24. 2022 4, month is 4 and date is 24, and then I have defined my time. It's not needed, and then 2 and then star. So if you given the exact query, let's execute the query. Execute query. Now I can see only two result, but so I just remove the query. Let's see the result. The number of result is 8238. Let me add the query again. Okay. The number of result is 2. Let me change the date time. So I would like to give the date from January. Let's see the result. Yeah, now I can see the result as 8. So it's working fine. So the same query we have to build in our C# code. That's the next task. Let's see the code section. So first step, we need to give our SXA token name. So this is my token part. I have written one new class file, and I inherit this resolve search query token processor, and here we can see the token name. I'm giving the token name like exclude item with previous in date field, and then one pipeline, and then field name. And let's see, the next process is I'm overriding the process section, and here you can see the build model. This is the important section. So if you see the search query, here we can define the search query as two part. First part is our field name, second part is our date range. So this is the search string model. Here I am passing my field name and then formatted date. What is the formatted date? Formatted date is the current date, then 2, then star. So the same we have to follow this date format. So the date format is here I am pausing the current date, right? So the same current date I am taking here, date time and universal time, and formatting this date time into this format. Currently it's coming with 24/04/2022, but I want this date time this format, so I'm formatting here, and then I'm pausing this date compare identifier. This is the date compare identifier, and then a star. So what's the format? Format is the argument one is date comparer, and then argument two is this current date time, and argument 3 is star. Yeah, that's it. So this formatted date I'm sending as the second property, so everything is fine. So finally we have created the SXA token. So next step is we have to define in the configuration section. Let's go to the configuration section. Here you can see pipeline and then resolve queries, and then we have to define our processor type. Don't worry about the code changes. Already I have added my repo in the description. Please check out that. So step 2 is done. We have created the configuration, and then we are going to use this filter in our search scope. Let's go. Please go to your search scope. Yeah, this is the all training I am using now. Search scope. Let's go to build query, and here we have to type SXA and then colon, and let's type exclude. Yeah, I just click on E. It coming with autocomplete. Let's use the first field, and okay. So I have to give my field name. What's my field name? My field name is training started. We don't need to give the underscore. Yes, let's give you the field name. Okay. And then search, and I have to use this option as and okay. But so currently I could not see the result here. It's the result in front end. Okay, it's saved. Let's check the result. Currently there are 10 results in the page. Let's refresh. There are two results in the page because training 8 and 7 only has the future dates. It's changed one training with future date, training one, and let me change to June on to, oops, June 1 to July, then save. Okay, it's saved, and then we need to do the reindex for this item. We are using training start date computed field, so we need to do the reindex. Do the reindex. Okay, it's done. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, now we can see three results in the page. Yeah, this is the way. Everything is good now. So if you face this kind of use cases in your future, then please go with SXA token. Thank you so much.